Okay, I don't know if you can listen. Es que como no me saludan, chicos, no sé si están ahí o no están ahí.
Good night, teacher.
Entonces, como no los veo y no sé si están ahí o no están ahí, entonces no sabía, ¿verdad? Ok,
Hi, teacher.
good
Yes,
evening.
teacher.
Good
Good evening.
evening. Sí, es que como no los veía, por eso les digo, y nadie me había dicho nada, como a veces solo se conectan y no realmente no están por ahí o no participan, entonces yo espero ver que ustedes estén ahí en realidad pues para preguntarles, ¿verdad? Para no estar hablando solita. Entonces, por eso, ¿ok? Pero si usted activa Mr. Jerez, solo diga, teacher, I can hear you, entonces ahí nos entendemos mejor. Ok, pero de todas formas, gracias, Mr. Suerte que abrí el chat, si no, ustedes ni en español les gusta hablar, chicos, ¿cómo es eso? Ok, well, so again, welcome. And I was saying that I'm gonna give 5 minutes. This is the last part of the book, you know. This is the last part of the book. 2 pages, but we're gonna do some extra activities. And I'm gonna send this to the group so you can try to solve it. Okay, it's just to complete the words that we have there, and they are related to the vocabulary. Okay, so let me send it. And you can solve it. I'm gonna give a couple of minutes. And after that, maybe we can solve it together. Okay, those are the 2 pages of the unit 3. It's like a review, you know. It's similar to a review. And we're gonna do a couple of exercises to close simple past. Remember that we have 1 week per unit, but we already covered, right? And I'm giving you more exercises because I think this is a very important topic. Simple past is definitely basic to manage without any problem. You know, the different type of ideas, sentences, pronunciation, a group of verbs, etc. So that's why I'm giving you some more extra exercises, extra practices, because if we just cover the book, maybe we already, right, finished yesterday, because it's not a long topic, but I think it's important that you do as many exercises, as many practices as possible. Even if we have time, I think that it's good to do it, right, because we have time. Okay, so, but this is the vocabulary. So, okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes or less for you to try to solve it individually, and then we're gonna do it together to see if you recognize here the words. Okay, 5 minutes counting or 4, maybe. I think will be enough. Okay, try to solve it, please. Try to remember. It's related to the vocabulary.
The first is pick up the phone.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give 5 minutes for everybody. Try to do it individually.
Individually, okay.
Individually, and then we're gonna solve it together.
Okay.
So I hope that in that way everybody tried, you know. I hope that everybody tried. Because some people sometimes listen the answer and don't try to solve it. And it's good to try. Okay, one more minute. Okay, now I think we have 4 minutes. Okay, Ms. Rodriguez already told us, right? Already told us that the first is pick up. Let me change the color. Maybe this one. Pick up the phone. Correct. Pick up the phone. Makes sense here. Number 2. Do you have number 2, Mr.? Okay, let's see. Let's try, right? Let's try. Maybe Mr. Jerez is around? Or no?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, do you have number 2?
I don't have idea, teacher, with the words.
Not and 3?
Will? No.
No.
Or
None of them?
no idea.
Okay. Well, okay. So, Mr. Fuentes, do you have number 2?
They.
Excuse me?
They.
Can you They know. It's a verb.
Sell.
Say no.
No. It's pay, teacher.
Pay.
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 No. Okay. Yeah, can be right. Can be pay. But something that it was in the vocabulary. But it makes sense. It has the number of letters, the numbers of spaces, and the end, right? That is why. But in this case, I think it's by, because it's connected to the vocabulary, to the conversations that we were practicing. But makes sense. Pay. Okay, but is by. By. Okay. What about number 3? Who has number 3? Well, you better tell me. I won't ask anybody specifically. If you know, please tell me.
Is Bill? No. Oh no. Bill?
Number 3. This one. Okay, is when we take the phone. What is the verb?
Call.
Call, correct. Is call. Okay, that's the verb. Remember that is connected with the vocabulary of this unit, with the conversations. What about number 4? Get prices, right? Get prices. Get prices. Well, the S is at the end. So let me do it again. Prices, get prices. 5. Explain. 6.
Complain.
Okay, good. Complain, excellent. There we have one, right? Complain. 7. Help. 8. No? Assist. 9. When you take something, when you take the change, for example, you receive. Okay, receive. 10.
Understand.
Good. And well, the R was there, understand. Understand. Correct. 11. Provides one's information. And finally, number 12. Another way to say it when you want information. No? Request. Request information. Okay, request information. And that's the vocabulary, as I said, that those are the last pages. So it's like a review of the couple of things that we have studied during the unit. So this is the vocabulary. Please, maybe in this way, right? You didn't recognize it, but I hope that you remember it. Okay, maybe you didn't recognize, you are not in that way to complete the ideas, but the important is to have it in your memory. Okay, well, because that is something that we were working. Okay, well, let's continue. Okay, this is a good exercise because we need to recognize, okay? We need to recognize what is the negative sentences into, no, it's not to recognize the mistake. Okay, but in this case, is just transform the negative sentences into positive ones. Easily, right? The negative is because we have didn't in all of them. Here, didn't. So, can you tell me this? Can you tell me the positive? Always in past, of course. So it means that we're gonna omit this part, right? We're gonna omit this part and we're gonna do the verb into past. So in this case, buy boat. Okay, here, right? Buy, so we need to say, for example, she bought that computer. She bought that computer. That's it. Just eliminate the negative part in past, it didn't, and to know the simple past form of this verb. Buy boat. What is the second? We. The past of bring?
Wrote.
Wrote. So we wrote that package.
That package.
I'm just gonna write the verb, okay? Because it's the only part that changes. The client. Called. We did, right, at the end, because in this case it's regular. So the client called yesterday. Number 4. Who has number 4?
The employees read the email.
Okay. The employees read the email. The past is the same. The same spelling, just the pronunciation, right? It's read, like the color, similar. So we have the employees read the email because it's the same spelling. Number 5.
Came back.
Okay, can you give me the sentence, please?
Our boss came back last week.
Okay. Thanks. Number 6. Who has number 6? With the correct pronunciation, right? Because it's regular. It's regular verb.
They canceled the meeting.
Okay. Then we have with the at the end, right? Right? Correct. Sold, right? And In this case, canceled. I mean, just the pronunciation and ed. Okay, canceled, as Mr. Fuentes says, right? But in this case, remember, because it has two syllables and the second is the stress, canceled, canceled. So we can say, sometimes we can use with double L at the end. With double L, but sometimes remember that just in case that you find it, but sometimes, because this is more British, as I explained, right? But this is the correct. It's correct too. It's not the correct. It's correct too. So let's go with number 7.
Wanted.
Okay, so
The lady wanted to complain.
the lady wanted to complain. And the last one. The past of send. Similar, right? I sent the refund to this email. So sent. Just T at the end makes the difference of simple past and simple present. Send, sent. That's it. Okay, so in this case, as you can see, is in affirmative sentences or positive declarative sentences, the point is to know the past of each verb and apply the correct pronunciation when we have regular verbs. Okay, that's it. So now I have an extra exercise for you. Well, one is missing. Let's do one more, the last of the book. And then we're gonna do a couple of extra to close definitely this unit. Okay, can you do a question? Maybe 1 or 2. Choose the verb. It doesn't have to be in order, right? If it's easy for you to do a question using do, using work, using read, I don't know. Just tell me, please. What is the verb? I mean, the verb, no. The auxiliary. We start, or you can give me a W question, okay? When, where, who, if you want, okay? Or just a yes, no question is when you start with the auxiliary, if you want. So it's up to you, it's your decision, okay? The type of sentence that you want to do. Just the only thing is to do it in past, in simple past. Anybody who has already one, at least 1 or 2, maybe? The verbs are easy. We can create easily questions with these verbs, with these actions. Just one, guys, just one.
Teacher,
Yes?
number one, do you have a dinner?
It's in past, miss.
Yes.
Okay.
Is-
I listen. I think that you said, do you? Do you have dinner? No, a dinner. Dinner. Do you have dinner? Okay, that is a question, Miss Amaya, but it's not in past.
No. Is A-D? Have?
Okay, just say it again, please. The question. I mean, sorry, Miss
That
Amaya, but I don't got the idea. Maybe you can repeat. I don't know if if you are asking me something or if you are giving me the question.
Do you have a
Okay. I haven't seen the okay, when you send a message, tell me, okay? Tell me, because honestly, I'm not checking. I don't have open the chat. No lo tengo permanentemente, permanently, más fácil inglés, yo sí, permanently open, you know, sino que tengo que entrar. No lo había visto lo que usted escribió, Miss Amaya. Ya ahorita que lo abrí, estoy viendo. Okay, ya sé what is the correction that we need to do. That's what you wrote, right? Do you have dinner? Okay. Okay. So in this case, Miss Amaya, the point is not the verb, Miss Amaya. Remember, you don't need to use, well, it's not that you don't need, you don't have to use the verb in past when you have a question. And you are telling me that this question is in past because you have the verb in past. But remember that it doesn't work like that. No funciona así, Miss Amaya. The point is, you will have the verb in present and you need to change do by did. And there you have the question in past. Okay? Remember? Yeah, because in this case, the sentence that you sent make no sense, you know, because do you have dinner? It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. This combination doesn't exist in English. So in any way, maybe, si le cambio el este por have, por eso le decía yo, porque yo oía un do por ahí, is in present, is in past the question. And now I understand why you told me, yes, in past, porque le había puesto el verbo en pasado. But remember, in English, we have one word for each tense, miss. Okay, one word for each tense. That word is the auxiliary. Para preguntar en presente, do o does. Para preguntar en pasado, did. To make a question in future, will. To make a question in past, verb to be, was, were at the beginning. ¿Ok? Entonces, no es el verbo el que voy a ir cambiando a futuro, a pasado, miss. Solo cuando es afirmativas, sí. But when we have negative and questions, it's not the verb that we touch, that we change. Okay? Any doubt? Any questions? If I can help a little bit more, tell me. Oh, is it clear now, Miss Amaya?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Someone else? Do you have any other verb, guys? Miss Amaya ya les dio tiempo para hacerlas todas. Okay? So, tell me.
When did you go to the market?
Can you repeat, Miss Rodriguez?
When did you go to the market?
Okay. When did you go to the okay. So in that case, we have, when did you go to the market? Yeah, because in this case, well, it's a WH question, excellent. And we have, you see here, the auxiliary because it's in past. I don't touch the verb. The verb is in base form. I won't say it in present, but in base form, okay? And the question. In the middle, the person. ¿A quién le pregunto en este caso? A you, entonces esa vale en medio. Okay, good. Anybody else who has another? Mr. Fuentes, don't you have anything? Don't you have anyone?
Number 3.
Okay.
Okay. Did you buy a house the last month?
Did you?
You buy?
Okay. Did you buy a house last month? Okay. With a lot of compliment. Excellent. Very good, right? Did you buy a house? Makes sense, right? But in this case, it's better with this complement, last month. Okay, so did you buy a house last month? So you see again, Ms. Amaya, did, because it's in past, we don't touch the verb and the complement. Okay, do you have one, Ms. Amaya?
Did you work in the weekend?
Okay, did you
Weekend
work?
pass? Yeah.
Did you
work in the past weekends?
Okay, okay. Did you work? Sounds better. On last weekend.
Last week.
To be more specific. Okay, good. In that case, we are more specific. Sounds better. Did you work on last weekend or just did you work last weekend? Okay, we can omit on or we can use on. So did you work last weekend or on? But not da, okay? In this case, eso es más español. El fin de semana. No, si yo quiero decir el fin de semana, no voy a decir the last weekend. Voy a usar este on. That is equivalent, right? In English. Did you work on last weekend? Okay, no the. And the other possibility, did you work last weekend? Okay, good. That's the idea. Excellent. Okay. Very good. So now I have a reading for you. I find one that I used before. Let me erase. I can erase. That's unit 4. Okay, so this. We're gonna use this reading. Okay. So you see, Mr. Fuentes, what we were talking about at the last minute, right, of the class. Que por contestar el mensaje me perdí un poquito ahí con usted. Ok, pero de esto le estaba hablando. Esa era la observación que tenía y se me fue. Pero y después la encontré. Ok, in that moment, that's what I mentioned, Mr. Fuentes. Okay, you see this reading.
Okay.
We see it here. In this case, during the reading, you will see that we always add the person. Okay, I'm gonna say it in present. Last month is very special. Okay, I fly by myself for the first time. I am a little nervous, but it is exciting. First, I take a taxi to the international airport terminal. Then I check in the check-in counter and walk to the departure lounge at gate B64. I am early, so I don't have to wait a long time to go through immigration and security. Then I wait in the departure lounge for about 20 minutes before I get on the plane, etc. So you see, we are using, in each idea, we mention the person, the pronoun, okay? So that's what I tried to share yesterday. Okay, because and not just for Mr. Fuentes, right? That it was a detail and maybe it was just that part, but he knows perfectly this. And so, but it's just that I wanted to share because many people do this, that they don't mention the person or the subject just once, and after the first time, they omit the person or the subject. So that's not the best in English. Okay, we can do it in Spanish, but not in English. Okay, en inglés sí se utiliza mucho ir mencionando de quién hablo, de quién sigo hablando, si de mí, de Rosita que la mencioné al inicio, continúo hablando de Rosita, continúo a mí hablando de Rosita, so voy a decir she, ok, o my best friend, alguna otra cosa que la conecte, pero siempre va como quién va haciendo las acciones que voy mencionando, ok. Algunas veces sí se puede omitir, ok, por ejemplo, si yo digo, I worked, and of course, right, si va juntito, I worked, and let's say, and had lunch yesterday, for example. I worked and had lunch. Ahí sí, como está bien cerquita, es la misma idea. O sea, no hago corte, punto y seguido o algo así, o punto y aparte. Entonces ahí, claro que sí. No voy a decir, I worked and I had lunch. It's not necessary. Because it's the same idea. But if I change, for example, I worked and had lunch with my classmate in the morning or in the afternoon, right? In the morning and afternoon. But at night, I rested because it's past, right? But at night, I rested a lot. Okay? Como ya hubo un cortecito de idea, las primeras actividades fueron en la mañana. Luego, cuando yo digo ese but, que es una conexión contraria, la mañana anduve ahí dando vueltas, comiendo, trabajando, but opuesto, at night, rest. I rested. Ahí sí vuelvo a decir but, at night, I rested. Ahí sí, lo mejor es mencionarme yo otra vez que estoy hablando de mí. No decir, but at night rested. ¿Ok? Es mejor en ese caso ponerle, but at night I rested. ¿Ok? Cuando tenemos esas separaciones ya de ideas. Because many people is like similar, want to do it similar to Spanish, right? That is not necessary to be mentioning the person. No, in Spanish it's not necessary. Si yo hablo de Sarita, de ella solo con los verbos me voy. No tengo que mencionar ella. Right? I said, okay, this is Sarita. She's my best friend. I mean, sorry. Ella es Sarita. Es mi mejor amiga. Trabaja en la compañía tal y tal. Y también estudia a la vez, se esfuerza mucho. Ya no volví a mencionar a Sarita, ya no volví a mencionar a ella. That's in Spanish. Okay, because it's very common to say it in that way in Spanish, right? Ya no volvemos a mencionar a Sarita. Solo al principio que dije, Sarita es mi mejor amiga. But in English, it's different, okay? It's good to mention the person, not just once. Maybe, or the subject, because it's not necessarily a person, maybe a thing, maybe a situation, maybe an animal, right? So the subject in general, it's good to have that reference with a pronoun or with something equivalent. I don't know. Okay. Well, o quizás como me distraje, quizás hacía esa conexión. Ok, pero en caso creo que no nos viene mal mencionarlo. Porque si tal vez no hizo eso Mr. Fuentes, como dije, se me fue ahí, me distraje leyendo, por eso casi no abro los chats, porque no soy buena a estar leyendo y escuchando a la vez a los alumnos. Por eso ven que casi no estoy revisando el chat, porque ya vieron que me pierdo. Es evidente que estoy haciendo otra cosa. Entonces, por eso es raro que lo haga. No soy buena para estar oyendo y leyendo y contestando y tratando de ayudar a ver si está bueno algo o no está bien. ¿Ok? Así es que si no lo hizo Mr. Fuentes, no he dicho nada. ¿Ok? Pero si omitió donde debíamos, donde iba bien un sujeto, a esto me refería. Ahora, si usted ya lo maneja así y yo quizás me distraje, no problem. Tal vez a alguien más le sirve en la clase. ¿Ok? So that's what
Okay,
I wanted.
teacher.
Okay, that's what I wanted to share, right? Because if Mr. Fuentes didn't do this, but someone else may be, because it's very common that we want to do it same way that in Spanish, because we don't mention in Spanish, and it sounds a little bit weird, right? It sounds a little bit strange when we say ella. Es como que está de más. Ok, y no solo que no es necesario, sino que hasta sonamos extraños. Si yo voy diciendo ella, o mi amiga, Sarita. No, right? But that's in Spanish. Okay, that is in Spanish. In English, it's the opposite. Suena un poco vacío si no voy con esa referencia, mencionando quién hace la acción constantemente. Okay, so let's do this together, okay? Don't take time, please. Try to do it immediately. Okay, so you're gonna tell me the verbs. Read in past. Okay, read in past, please. Last month, if this is a present, is very special. So I'm trying to do this in past, right? It's a story in past. So immediately I recognize, this is the verb. So the verb of is in past is was. So last month last month was very special. I flew, both pronunciations are possible. I flew by myself for the first time. Okay, who wants to continue until this part? I am, so what is the correct?
I was.
Okay, continue. I was
a little nervous, but it was exciting.
okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, continue.
Okay. First, I took
Okay.
a taxi to the international airport terminal. Then I checked in at the check-in counter and walked to the departure lounge at gate B64.
Okay, excellent. Just in this case, remember, what is the pronunciation of check?
Checked.
Okay, so we can do checked in, right? I checked in, or I checked in.
Okay.
That's what I said yesterday, guys, that when we have this combination, In that case, it's more obvious the pronunciation, the ending that we are applying. Because when we don't pronounce it, we pronounce it individually, right? For example, I checked. Es como que tener bien claro la pronunciación, bien abiertos mis oídos para reconocerlo y estar bien acostumbrada para percibir que lo dijeron en pasado. ¿Ok? Because it's not check, it's checked. Pero cuando va así como acá, ahí es fácil. Y es donde evidenciamos si lo estoy aplicando. Because in this case, it puts together, right? Remember that we say check-in in present, check-in, because we join it, check-in. But if it is in past, checked-in, checked-in. So it's very different, right? Check-in, checked-in. And that makes the difference, I mean, while talking, because the difference is very clear many times because of the combination of the next letter, right? Cuando digo looked, que suena algo diferentito ahí, pero tal vez no lo percibimos mucho. Pero si looked it, I looked it, lo vi, I looked it, okay? I looked it. So in that case, en pasado, pero qué raro lo está diciendo. No, no es que lo estemos diciendo raro o la persona lo está diciendo raro. Ya conocemos esto y va a decir en pasado está hablando. Okay, because that makes the difference. Okay, very good, excellent. Excellent, the rest of verbs, all of them, you recognize it immediately. Okay, who wants to continue with the next part? Just let me move it a little bit. Let me move it. Next volunteer. Who's next volunteer?
Me, teacher.
Excellent. From this to this part.
Okay, I was early, so I didn't have to wait a long time to go through immigration and security. Then I waited in the departure lounge for about 25 minutes before I got on the plane. After I boarded the plane.
Okay, in this case, well, I already interrupt you, right? So I supposed to do it until the end, but I already interrupt you. Let's do it. In this case, Mr. is regular, right? But it ends in D. So what's the pronunciation? Can you do the correction, please?
I boarded. Boarded.
Because when we have D and T at the end, right? En este caso tenemos D. So I boarded the plane. Okay.
Yes. I walked along the slide and found my seat.
Found my seat. Found my seat. Okay, that's good. Very good. Just this part, right? Excellent. Okay, good pronunciation here. Walked. Okay. Okay, very good. Someone else who wants to? Very good, guys. Good job. That's the idea, right? That you mentally immediately read and say. That's a good exercise. You're doing great. Someone else who wants to continue? It would be from this part. Nobody else? Nobody else? Okay, maybe you can, okay, if you can continue, if you want, Mr. Fuentes, because nobody else wants to do it. So I don't know if you want to continue.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thanks. No, I don't want, you're gonna tell. Okay, so let me move it here for you. Now. Okay. Please, sir, continue.
Okay. Then I said it.
Sat down.
Sat-
Sit,
Then I
sat.
sat down. I sat down and fastened my seatbelt.
Okay, if this is regular, so it's fastened. Fastened, right? Is the past. My seatbelt. Es como ajustar. Estos son verbos menos
Okay.
comunes, right? So fastened my seatbelt.
Okay. I was lucky because my seat is a window. Was
My
a
seat,
window.
okay.
Was a window seat. So I
The past of came.
mm,
Could, similar to the possibility, right? Remember that could is past
okay.
and is possibility at the same time.
So
I
I
could
could look outside as the plane takes off.
pass, took off,
Took
took off.
off.
Yeah. When we
Okay.
have these phrasal verbs, remember, it's the same. The past of take is took. So the past of take off is took off. Solo la primera parte y es el mismo del verbo original, por decirlo así, sin phrasal verb, sin preposition. Si yo conozco el pasado de take, pero este es otro porque es off, es el mismo, took off. ¿Ok? Take, took. Take off, took off.
Okay. After a few hours, the flight
Mm-hmm. The flight
attendant
attendant. Yes.
served us dinner, and then I talked to the passenger next to me.
Okay. Thanks, mister. No lo vamos a cansar. I won't make you get tired. Someone else, maybe now you want to continue? Someone else? Anybody else? Help Mr. Fuentes, please.
Sorted. Teacher,
Okay. Okay,
his-
excellent.
his name is Eduardo. I
Pass.
am has
His name?
is
Because it's pass. Pass.
has.
What is the past of is?
Ay,
Was.
was
Yeah. So his name was.
Eduardo.
Mm-hmm.
And I was surprised
Okay.
to find
Find out.
that he is also traveling to Vancouver.
That
to
he
start-
pass, miss.
He
Pass of
he
it. Uh-huh.
is traveling to Vancouver.
Okay. That he was.
He
Also.
was also traveling to Vancouver to study English for the summer.
Okay.
Finally,
Finally.
I watched an
Watched.
action. I was watched an action moving and then word plan last soon after that.
Okay. Or plane landed. Because the past of lands is landed.
Landed. Soon after that.
Okay. Oh, do you want to continue?
No.
No. Okay. No problem, miss. Thanks. Okay. So that's the idea, to make the past the present past immediately. Okay. But in this case, we don't have the most basic verbs. Honestly, we have some like fasten, like land, some other that are not find out. Okay, they are not the most. Takes off, right? They are not the most basic, but it's good to know some other, right, that are not the basic. Okay, so can you finish, Miss Rodriguez, please?
Of course.
Thanks.
I had a wonderful time in Canada. It was really fun, and I made a lot of new friends from all over the world. Next week, I will fly back to Mexico, but I will never forget my time here.
Okay, very good. Hasta me dejó Miss Rodríguez. Ok, ya no le pude ir tachando. Iba bien, rápido. Okay, very good. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so that's correct. So you see, and at the end, right, Miss Rodriguez didn't change this because it wouldn't make sense. No es pasar todo a past because in this case, we are talking clearly to future, so we can change it. Next week, so it's future. We continue the same way. I will fly to Mexico. Okay, so it was okay, right? It was very good. Not everybody, sadly, not everybody participated, but those who participated did it excellent. So I'm gonna take it as a sample, right? That we are okay. Vamos a dejarlos como muestra los que participaron. Y voy a asumir que los demás también lo harían así de bien. ¿Ok? Y que el tema está claro. Okay, well, you're gonna do this in groups, pero no todo. Let me see. I'm gonna send just 5. 5, the breakout room 1. I'm gonna send it to the group, okay? Okay, now breakout room 2. I don't know who are breakout room 1 and breakout room 2 because I haven't created breakout rooms, but we'll know soon. And I think just 2 groups. So I just will send 2. And let me create the breakout rooms so we will know who are breakout room 1 and who are breakout room 2. Okay, we're gonna do 3. Espero que los que no participaron y nos parecen estar activos, sí lo hagan. No, mejor voy a dejar solo 2 porque no vaya a ser que me dejen a alguien ahí solito, que no conteste. Okay. So there you are, 2 breakout rooms. So the breakout room 1 from 1 to 5, breakout room 2 from 6 to 7. There you have, right? What you're gonna do is, what you're gonna do with this exercise, there you have questions, short answers, affirmative, okay? So let's do it.
Teacher,
Yes?
como que no me agarró para irme al room.
¿No le agarró? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Ok, la voy a mover 2 veces. Oiga, permítanme. No vaya a entrar a este. Ya la voy a mover al otro de nuevo. Ok, now. Now, Patricia.
Fight. Fight.
Okay, I think we are already in the breakout room, so let me check. I'm gonna share your classmates' answers of the first group. Let's check them together. But you're gonna tell us, okay? The members of this group, I'm gonna share the screen, but you're gonna read it. Okay, here we have the first. Who wants to in the group?
Did Helen drive to work?
Okay, is that correct? The other group, group number 3, is it correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay, yes, it is. It's correct. Okay, thanks, Miss Rodriguez, for your opinion. Next.
My neighbor bought a new car last week.
Okay. Is that correct, Patricia? Patricia is not of this group, right? Patricia, is this correct?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, because we need the pass of by boat. Excellent. Next.
They went to Italy on their last summer holiday.
Okay, is that correct, Miss Rodriguez? In this part,
Yes,
he
yes.
said went. Parece
Went.
want, yes.
but it's when.
Yeah, it went.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yes, correct. And the last.
Did they swim at the beach? No, they didn't.
Patricia, is it correct?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, yeah, because we have the question, we need did, and we have the verb in present, right? And the short answer, no more. Okay, thanks, Miss Rodriguez and Miss Amaya. So now it's your turn. Let me see yours. But participate, right? In the previous group, just Mr. Fuentes participated. And what about the rest of the members of the group? So in this group, maybe you can mix, right? Miss Rodriguez and Miss Amaya. Miss Rodriguez and Miss Amaya. Okay, so let's go, young ladies. Who wants to start? Miss Rodriguez or Miss Amaya?
I'm first.
Go ahead.
My family and I saw a comedy movie last night.
Okay, is that correct? Group number 1?
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
teacher.
Yes, because we need, right? Yes, it is because we need saw the past of see. And it's affirmative. I need directly the past. Next, number 7.
First, we did exercise and then we draw some water.
Okay, first we did exercise and then we drank. Okay, group number 1, any correction?
Yes, it is, teacher.
Okay, so no corrections, it's okay. Okay, thanks, mister. First, we did exercise, right? Because did is not the question, but it's the verb. So the auxiliary present do, past did, the verb present do, past did. ¿Ven qué fácil el inglés? Si no cambian, o sea, auxiliar o verbo es el mismo, presente y pasado. Ok, so no problem, right? Aquí está did porque ese es mi verbo, mi acción. Number 8.
Suddenly, the animal jumped and bit my hand.
Okay, what about the pronunciation here, Miss Jumped. I listen, jumped.
Is jump?
No. Remember the ed. ¿Cuál es el sonido que me toma en este caso?
Jumped.
Jumped.
Okay.
Jumped. Like help. Helped. Like
Ajá. Yes.
stop. Stopped.
Yeah.
Ok. Si eso del ejemplo sirve, nos ayuda. Ok, tal vez no solo a mí, a alguien más le ayuda, por eso se los mencionaba. So, we remember, right? El ejemplo de N, ¿cuál era, chicos? Cuando terminaba el verbo en N, ¿cuál verbo teníamos de ejemplo? Clean, right? Clean, cleaned. So, complain, complained. Okay? Remember that, please. Okay, next, number 9.
What time did you get out the morning?
This morning, okay? Is this correct group number 1?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, right? Because I need a question in this case, el mismo de ahí arriba. Sí, pero acá es el auxiliary porque aquí tengo el verb. No es el verbo porque es pregunta. So está trabajando como auxiliary, no como verbo. Pero es el mismo, you see. What time did you get up? The verb in present. I mean, no present. In the basic form, okay? Because we have the indicator of the past. Number 10, the last. Ladies?
The Wright brothers flew the first airplane in 1903.
Okay, 1903. Oh,
okay.
yeah. Correct, guys? Or any correction? Group number 1? Any correction for the young lady? No corrections?
No corrections.
No corrections, okay? Yes. So it's you're right. The Wright brothers flew the first airplane in 1903. Correct. The past directly because it's affirmative. Okay, that's it. Good job, excellent. Okay, excellent job. Okay, well, that's we have. And let's do this one. Now you're gonna create. Okay, look, you're gonna do the questions. Okay, this is the last level of the game. Es como cuando vamos en el juego, ¿verdad? Más sencillito y demás, así, poco a poco. Ya terminamos el tema. Okay, you have to unscramble and you have to create the question immediately, okay? With those elements that you have. It says question because we have at the end a question mark. Okay, who can give me the question, please?
Did you see Darío 2 days ago?
Excellent, okay. Did you see Darío 2 days ago? Excellent. Aquí está el you primero, pero make no sense, right? Did you see Darío 2 days ago? Did you see Darío 2 days ago? No voy a poner a Darío adelante, qué sé yo, inmediatamente en la mente de Miss Rodríguez, I think it was Miss Rodríguez, did it. Because that is an indicator that the topic is clear, right, for her. So, please, everybody, do it, please. Si todos hablan a la vez, no importa. Yo alcanzo a oír a todos. Solo díganme la oración, ¿ok? Ahora, si ya empieza una compañera o un compañero, déjenlo a ella o él que termine, ¿verdad? Pero si lo hacen al mismo tiempo, continue. Porque yo no quiero que me digan yo, teacher, sino que nomás lo vean immediately, ¿ok? You will tell me. That's the idea. Here. Mia is a name, right?
Did Mia go to the cinema last Monday?
Correct. Did Mia go to the cinema last Monday? Almost like it is here. You see that it's easy. If I need a question in past, I just add did at the beginning. Did Mia go to the cinema last Monday? Good. A question.
Did Valentina and Tommy go to school?
Correct. Easy. Did Valentina and Tommy go to school? Not touch. We don't touch the verb and we just add did because it's a question in past. You see? It's not complicated.
Did Boca and River play a match yesterday evening?
Correct. Right? Did Boca and River play? No, played. Play. Good.
Did it rain yesterday?
Correct. Excellent. Did it rain yesterday? Did it rain yesterday? I don't know what is a cat here, but did it? Correct. Did it? In this case, it is the subject. In rain, the verb. So did it rain yesterday? Good.
Did you have a test this morning?
Correct. Excellent.
Did you travel to Africa last summer?
Good.
Did Emilia brush her teeth yesterday?
Okay.
Teeth.
Correct.
Yesterday.
Teeth. Excellent. This is a name, right?
Did Faku get out early this morning?
Correct. You see? Easy. And the last one.
Did Dario play football last night?
Good. So you see, you have it clear in mind, you do it, you create, okay? That's the way that we work the simple past questions. Okay, let's do one more. But each time faster, guys. Cada vez más rápido. Lo hicieron súper bien, pero cada vez más rápido, okay? So let me share the other exercise. Ya no estamos empezando, ya estamos terminando. Así es que ahora es a 1000 por hora, okay? So here. What got first?
Did
Did, because it's a question. Who's the person?
Ben
Ben. What's the verb?
get anywhere?
You see, that's the way that we have to think in English.
Did
Did
Lucy
Lucy
Did Lucy? What's
go
the
to the
verb?
mountains?
go to the mountains?
Correct. Follow the order in English. Don't think in Spanish.
Did you play
Did you play
Okay,
basketball yesterday?
correct. Did you, right?
Did Lucy see a river?
Excellent, okay. The question did at the beginning, the person and the verb and the complement. Next.
Did they?
Did they? What is the verb?
Where?
Where? The complement? Waterproof jacket.
Did
Did?
we?
We? Correct, that's the verb. A good sleep. Next.
Did he?
Did.
he hear a noise?
Hear a noise. Correct.
Did you watch a horror movie?
Okay, did you watch a horror movie?
Did she?
Is she? Okay.
A mountain.
Climb a mountain.
Did they?
Did they? What is the verb? Look up.
A map.
A
A
map. Map. Okay, excellent. And a good time, right? Good time to do it. That's the best. The last. This is our last. Okay, in this case, we have both. Was, were, and did. This is the last exercise, okay? So, let's see. Don't get confused because now we have everything here.
Where
you
were
have the-
you yesterday?
Where?
Correct. Where were you yesterday? Correct, because remember, is the verb, right? Para usar did necesitaría otro verbo más y aquí no hay otro verbo más.
What time did you wake up today?
Correct. In this case, I have another verb that is not verb to be. Wake up. So it's easy to recognize.
One, two,
Ya les va a sonar el reloj ahí.
What was your favorite toy last year?
What was, because I don't have any other verb, the action is fue, okay? And it's singular, toy. What was your favorite toy? That's why I use was, because I'm talking about the toy, singular. Hurry up. You're taking too much time. You are experts now, so hurry up. When?
When was your best friend's
When
birthday?
birthday. When was your best friend's birthday? Okay, so in this case, you see, we are talking about what? Birthday, right? So it's singular.
Did you go out last week?
Correct. Did you go out last week? There I have another verb that is go out. So no was or where.
Where did you go on Sunday?
Where did you go on Sunday?
Were you happy yesterday?
Of course, right? Correct. Were you happy yesterday? No more verbs. So, and you, we need were.
Were your family at home or on Saturday?
Let's see.
Was.
Yeah, because we're talking about family, right? So, no, not did, was. Because it's singular. I'm talking about your family, no about you. Si le quito la R aquí, sí es you, pero aquí hablo de tu familia, que solo es una. ¿Ok? So, in other words, ¿a quién viene sustituyendo your family? ¿O por quién puede ser sustituida? Por it. Were it at home? Por ejemplo, no, right? Was it at home? Was it. Para reconocer que yo estoy hablando de la familia. It. It es la familia. Your family. So be careful with this, right? Your no es que es tú. No sigue siendo where porque es tú, es tuyo, entonces viene conectado con tú, es el mismo are o el mismo where, no. Aquí está hablando de tu familia. Si lo que es tuyo es plural, si uso where o are. Si lo que es tuyo es singular, entonces uso was o en present is. ¿Ok? That's why, Patricia. Okay. In this case, the present there is, right? I. Is there? Presente. Estamos acá. Había. Había. Que si tengo people sería there is o there are. En presente. ¿No se acuerdan del verbo I? There are.
There
y there
are.
is. Ajá, there are sería.
Yes.
So if it is past, el pasado de are,
Where?
where, y como es pregunta, va
Where.
adelante. Were there, ¿ok? Porque en pregunta, is there, are there, I, ok, bueno, el verbo to be adelante para preguntar I. Recuerde que there is y there are se me hace un solo verbo. There is es el verbo haber. There is singular, there is plural. Cuando hay en plural, there are. Cuando hay en singular, there is. Entonces el pasado de I, solo le cambio el verbo to be en pasado. Are, were, is, was. It's the same. We're talking about,
Was there?
okay, was there. Because we have cake, singular. Si fuera en presente, there is a cake porque hay un pastel. Hay pastel. ¿Ok? Si quiero pregunta, solo mando el is adelante. Is there? So, si es pasado, cambio
Was.
el is por el was y mando el was adelante siempre.
What did you do on Monday?
Correct. What did you do on Monday?
Where did you eat on Saturday?
Okay. Where
Did.
did you say?
Did.
Okay. Did you eat on Saturday? And that's it. Okay. Good job. And that's it, guys. With Unit 3. And Unit 3 and this topic that basically was simple past, okay, of verb to be and other verbs, regular verbs pronunciation, etc. Okay, so today we finished basically that. We're gonna continue in this last minutes. We're gonna continue with the plus topics, conversations, you know, with the interchange. We're gonna change tomorrow to Unit 4, okay? We're gonna start tomorrow the last unit. So, but in case that you have any question, ask, okay? Tomorrow, if you continue doing exercises and something is not clear for you of these topics, ask, okay? Ask. Okay, so let's see. Here. Continue practicing. Those who are active and participate, I can say that you're doing a good job, right, with this topic. So continue practicing. Okay, so that's what we were working the last time that we used the interchange book. So now let's continue with the professions, right? Occupations and professions. We have here different kind of jobs. Okay, we have here what are office work, travel industry, food service, and we have entertainment business. Okay, what jobs are of each group? Let me send it to the group so you can work together. Okay, to do it faster, group number 1 will do office and food service. And group number 2 will do travel industry and entertainment business. Okay, to do it faster. But let me send it to the group, to WhatsApp, so everybody can have it. Give me a second, please, to send. Okay, the only thing that you have to recognize is what was the type of job, right? That we have here in what, let's say, area they are part, of which area they are part. Accountant, cashier, chef, dancer, flight attendant, musician, pilot, receptionist, server, singer, tour guide, web designer. Those are the jobs that we have, and those are the possibilities. Okay, just let me create the group. Okay, but before I'm gonna take the attendance, I will try to memorize the names. So you will tell me. Give me a second, please, before I forget it. I have to take the attendance. Okay, can you tell me your names, please? Anybody who wants to start, tell me your name. To take your attendance.
Jose Jerez.
Okay, thanks, sir. Jerez. Okay, someone else? Next person?
Katia Marcela.
Okay, Miss Rodriguez. Okay, next person?
Isaac Rodríguez.
Okay, Rodriguez, Mr. Rodriguez. No lo encuentro. Mr. Rodriguez. Wait a minute, please, that I can find you. Okay, here you are. Someone else?
Patricia Maya.
Okay, Miss Amaya, yes, you are here. Someone else?
Rafael Fuentes.
Okay, Mr. Fuentes, you're here. Someone else?
Guillermo Baiza.
Okay, there, here you are. Someone else? Nobody else? Okay. Just let me save. Okay. Now. Okay. Now let's do the breakout room. Thanks. Thank you. Si lo hacemos más rápido. Okay, remember, I said breakout room 1, do the two first, right? Horizontal. En group breakout room 2, los otros dos horizontales. O sea, los de arriba y los de abajo. All right? Here we go. Let me see. Okay.
No me agarró, teacher. No sé, mi pantalla está fallando.
Ay, Miss Amaya. Le
Que
le voy a cobrar extra.
se me quebró el protector, entonces me cuesta que me agarre.
Ok, no problem, no problem. Ya la muevo, Miss. Solo déjeme ver si alguien se une a su grupo. Si no, pues voy a mover a alguien del otro. Ok, bueno, espero que le contesten, Miss. Ok, ya la muevo. Todavía no acepte ahorita. La voy a mover ahora sí, Miss Amaya. Okay, well, let's wait for the rest of your classmates. Okay, everybody's now in the main session. Okay, I see groups number 1 answers. Okay, can anybody of the group please read them? Anybody of this group can read? Office work?
Office work. Accountant,
Okay,
receptionist,
good.
and web designer.
Okay, food service.
Cashier, chef, and server.
Okay, good pronunciation. Thanks, Miss Rodriguez. But there are some, let me see, tour guide. Okay, didn't you add more? No, right?
No.
No. Okay. What's another example of office work? There we have 2 spaces. Anybody? Not just of this group, right? Can you give me another office work?
Secretary,
Correct. Easy, right? Excellent. Secretary. Maybe managers, right? Managers, that can be marketing manager, sales manager, what else? Customer service manager. Okay, good. And food service, additional to cashier, chef, and server? Do you remember, for example?
Clean, personal clean.
Okay. We can say, right? Personal of clean. Okay, so that we have dishwashers, for example. These dishwashers, because in the restaurants, it's necessary to have specific people, right? And that is a profession. Well, actually, in the US, many people, that's what they do the whole day long. That's what they do to make money, right? Just dishwashers. Okay, so good. Thanks, group number 1. So group number 2, I don't have the answers of group number 2.
Travel industry.
Yeah, didn't you send the answers to the group? No?
No.
No. Okay. Well, let's see. Just say it, right? If you didn't send the answers, well, send. Tell me, because we don't have much time.
Fly attending.
Mhm.
Pilot. Tour, no sé cómo se pronuncia, teacher.
Guide.
Receptionist and cashier.
The last one, excuse me?
Receptionist.
No, the last that you mentioned.
Cashier.
Cashier. No, cashier. No, cashier is not travel agency. Travel industry. No, cashier is not a travel industry. Okay. Agent. You mean agent? Maybe a agent. That's why I like that you send. So in case that I don't listen, okay, I can identify, I can help myself, I mean, with the written parts. Okay, but I don't got the idea of the second. But maybe, excuse me, miss?
No, teacher, no.
No. Okay. So, in entertainment.
Dancer,
Okay.
musician,
Musician
and
Sing.
singer.
And singer. Okay. What else, guys? What else in entertainment business? What other professions or occupations we can add?
Actor,
Actor. Okay. And the female actor? For men and for women? Mr. Fuentes?
actress,
Actress. Correct. Actor, actress. Very good. That's another example, right? Okay, that's what we have. And, well, it's almost time, right? So, just let me... Okay, let me say something to Mr. Baisa if he's around. Are you around, Mr. Baisa?
And now in the job.
No around. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. Tell me yes, I am. Are you
Yes.
around? Es que si está por ahí. Okay, ¿será que
Yes.
está por ahí? So, are you around? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
job.
Okay, I sent you an email. Le mandé un email, okay, porque su ejercicio no está completo, Mr. Baisa.
Sí,
Okay.
yo le respondí, no sé si le habrá llegado el correo. Ahí le respondí.
No sé, pero lo importante es que mande el ejercicio, ¿ok?
Okay,
si usted desea completar la nota y si no
sí.
tiene tiempo, pues le va a quedar la que le puse, ¿ok?
Okay.
Okay, guys, that's it. No more messages to anybody, right? Los demás ya les envié pueden checar, si no han checado, ya les envié sus correcciones o los comentarios en caso que tengan. Si no tienen, pues estupendo. Ahí tienen su nota completa que es 10. La mayoría lo tiene, ¿verdad? La mayoría lo tiene, así que estupendo. Ahí vamos sacando, yo también voy sacando rápido porque no vamos a tener mucho tiempo al final. Entonces, no más puedo, yo voy dándoles ahí respuesta y en caso tengan. Basti también. Basti, también usted tiene un correo, les estoy avisando, chicos, porque ya al final, pues no, ya no, mire, teacher, yo no me había fijado y ya le entregué las notas, entonces por eso tomo el tiempo de decírselo. Disculpen si están trabajando, pero bueno, la verdad es que se supone que es hora de clase, chicos, pero espero que oigan y si no, quizás oyen las grabaciones, ¿verdad? Yo les aviso con tiempo porque si no les queda la nota, pues que ahí está. Ok, así sí. Ok, si gustan, chicos, cuando les mande un correo, si ustedes gustan, dejan así la nota. Ahí no es obligación. Yo solo estoy tratando de apoyarlos, haciéndoles el favor ahí de avisarles con tiempo. Para los que deseen completar su nota, pues lo hacen. Si usted no manda de nuevo porque no tienen tiempo, porque así está bien para mí, no hay ningún problema por mí. La nota que yo le puse va, ¿ok? No es porque no está completo. Ay, perdí la nota. No, la nota que yo le puse, esa nota va, ¿ok? Solo que yo los apoyo hasta donde pueda, ya es decisión de ustedes y tiempo que tengan, ¿verdad? Si lo quieren completar, si lo quieren cambiar. Cambiar no, porque si es algo que está malo, pues así se va. Pero cuando les falta, que mandaron un archivo vacío, que el archivo no está completo, que solo mandaron una parte, es cuando yo sí les dejo ahí la puerta abierta de par en par por si ustedes quieren. Oigan, así es que si les llega a pasar eso a Mr. Fuentes, Miss Rodríguez, Miss Amaya, hasta el momento creo que ustedes van los tres, de hecho, completo, súper. Pero si les llega a pasar, recuerden, no es obligación, ¿verdad? Solo les aviso y no hay problema, la nota les va a quedar. Si es la mitad de la nota, pues esa nota le va a quedar. Si ustedes desean, no hay problema, ¿ok? Y si desean completar la nota, envíenlo. Pero si no, no se preocupen, que no es obligación tampoco. Ahí depende de ustedes. ¿Ok? Bueno, eso sería todo lo que les quiero avisar porque ya mañana es viernes. Next week, la última. Y pues ya, termina todo. Así es que hay que entregar las cosas a tiempo porque ya el último día ya no les voy a poder, ahí sí ya no les voy a poder ayudar. O que por mensaje, mire cómo era y mire tal cosa, y ya entregué notas, pues ya no se puede hacer mucho, ¿verdad? Así es que por eso, una semana antes, les estoy ahí tratando de avisar, esperando que estén por ahí. ¿Ok? Bueno, see you tomorrow with a new unit. ¿Ok? Unit 4, that is the last. Thanks for your attendance.
Good
See you
Thank
night.
you,
tomorrow.
teacher. See you
Bye,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
sir. See you.
Bye-bye.
Night, night.
Bye-bye. You too. Have a nice night. Take care.